Hey food friends, welcome back to my channel. It's going to get steamy in my kitchen today as I show you a variety of dishes you can make using one pot of boiling chicken and a rich chicken broth. You are sure to love these recipes as they're super budget friendly and everything is so easy to make. Chicken will be our star ingredient today, and I'm starting with a pack of chicken I had in the freezer that was $5. I froze it at the time because it was a great sale and I got almost 1 full kg. I add my chicken thighs to a pot and a bit of water, about 1.5 liters, and then I'm adding some chicken bouillon. If you don't have this liquid bouillon, you could add a cube or some chicken bouillon powder. That was about 2.5 tablespoons of liquid chicken concentrate. I did add some water to the container just to get the last bits out of there as it was the end of the container. Bring this to a boil and cover and cook for 10 minutes on medium-high heat. After 10 minutes, give them a flip and then cover and cook for another 10 minutes. And chicken thighs usually take around 25 minutes to cook when you're boiling them. Sometimes I love just a simple boiled chicken thigh in broth. I find it so comforting, especially if you're having stomach issues and you just need something simple. I was hungry as I was making this, so I decided to add 3 frozen pierogies and just let them cook with the chicken so I can have a quick bite. And this is a great way to make a simple meal, a piece of chicken and a few pierogies. Let these come to a boil and cook for 2 minutes, and then after 2 minutes, we'll flip them over and let them cook for another couple minutes until they float to the top. If you wanted to make a meal out of this, you could add a few more pierogies, a few green beans, a couple slices of carrots, and then just kind of serve them all up with a piece of chicken meat. The pierogies absorb the broth and it gives them extra flavor, and they're just perfectly chewy and savory. I love having pierogies handy for when I want a quick meal or a quick bite. Cover your pot and turn the heat off after this. And this is just Ukrainian garlic pierogies, and they're so simple and so delicious. Our chicken is fully cooked and I'm going to remove them from the liquid. Make sure to keep as much broth as you possibly can in the pot when removing your chicken and placing it on a plate. Boiling chicken is a simple way of getting cooked chicken and broth at the same time. I've been craving Chinese boiled chicken lately, so I'm just going to eat one piece of this chicken. I removed the skin and the meat is so juicy and perfectly cooked. To make this batter, I'm going to serve it with some curry miso condiment. You could use chili oil, it's very similar and it just adds great flavor. This right here would be perfect with a cup of jasmine rice and some soy sauce, and would satisfy that Asian chicken rice flavor that you might be craving every now and then. Time to turn this liquid gold into a chicken broth. I'm going to add all the skin and all the fatty bits from my chicken, and I'm also going to remove all the meat from the bones and add the bones as well. After removing the bones and skin, I'm left with 4 chicken thighs and some small bits that I scraped off the bones. Of course, I must give this kitty cat some chicken because she loves chicken, and I do just give her a very small amount closer to the bone so it's not too salty at all. Back to cooking. Let's get this broth started. I'm going to turn the heat up and add water. This pot has about 3 liters of water in it. Bring this to boil and then cover and simmer it for about 30 to 40 minutes, stirring occasionally. At this point, you can taste it and add some salt to your liking. I looked in my fridge and I had a small zucchini and half an onion, so I'll be using that. And I'm just going to chop half a zucchini and some of the onion. You can really use any vegetable you have for this recipe because this is a simple put everything together recipe, and I'm using 1.5 chicken thigh as well. I will likely use the rest of this chicken in a soup. After cooking for a while, the chicken skin and bones releases a lot of collagen and nutrients into your broth. I will strain this broth to get rid of the sediments at the bottom and any gritty bits like these. Here is our chicken broth, just simple, very chickeny, very flavorful, and very versatile for many recipes. I'm making this meal for my hubby. He was out working in the cold all day. I gave him a few options to complete this meal, including some pork and vegetable pot stickers that I'll turn into dumplings. I also offered him ramen, as I have a variety of ramen, egg nest noodles, and also I did offer him the option for pierogies as well, but he chose the dumpling version. Okay, let's make our chicken and dumpling soup, and this is going to take very long. I'm bringing this broth back to a boil, and I'm going to put my dumplings in there and boil it on a high heat until it cooks, and that'll take about 5 minutes. And once it starts floating, then it's done, and you can just get them out of the pot and into your bowl. One pot cooking is great as you have way less dishes to do. These dumplings look so juicy. I'm going to add my chicken and let it just heat up in the pot and add that to my bowl. Next, I add the zucchini and just cook it for 2 minutes, no more, because you want these to still be nice and firm. And then add your cooked zucchini to your bowl. This meal is starting to harmonize, and we just need the final touches of those onions. Cook for 2 to 3 minutes and then add to your bowl. I made this video to show you guys how easy it is to put a meal together just using things you might have in your home already. This needs to be served with some broth. I will add some chili oil from my jar of chili crisp just for some color and flavor, and also some cracked pepper over the chicken. I served this to my hubby like this. And while he was eating it, he loved it so much, he asked me for a cup of broth. This meal is perfect for a chilly night. This broth became so delicious after taking on those flavors from the onions and the vegetal component of the zucchini. I hope you got some cooking inspiration from this video. Give these recipes a try and go feed yourself. Thanks for watching.